Welcome back to the Content Complete podcast featuring myself, Spencer, and my friend Matt with RogueRageGaming TV. Our co-host, Fist Cake, the Lord of the Fists, and the Lady of the Cakes. And we got our special guest today, RogueRageGaming, featuring Coulter and Deanna. How's everyone going?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm all right. I just figured out I'm a hermaphrodite, so that's a good start to my day.
The she cakes.
Yeah, I'm so confused
Lord
now.
of the Cake and also the Lady of the Cake.
No, Lord of the Fists, Lady of the
Lady
Cakes.
of the Cakes. Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah, dude, I
In
got
the
to figure it out.
lore.
I got to figure it
It's a lot
out.
to
Right? Yeah, there's a
digest.
whole lore here. All right, where were you?
Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
All right. So, Coulter and D, we'll go ahead and start with you guys. What games did you guys play this week? Like, what have you guys been playing lately?
We actually just got Getting Over It with Benny Foddy, I believe it is.
Yeah.
Bennett Foddy?
I think so,
Is it
yeah.
Bennett?
I think it's Bennett Foddy. Yeah.
Bennett Foddy.
I mean, maybe his
Foddy.
friends call him Benny. I don't know him well enough to call him that.
But yeah, that, a little bit of Don't Starve, just some casual stuff.
Getting over it
obviously.
is actually really addicting.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
fun.
It's a lot of fun. I know that you guys will probably rage a lot once you go through it.
Yeah.
Just based on me knowing Matt.
Like,
I'm unrageable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
watching
you
the first-
silent rage.
It's a great time. Yeah, Matt
Matt's
definitely is
silent
that
rages.
like slow brooding rage. Like
Mhm.
not
yeah.
showing it, but he's just like, okay, yep.
Well, that was fun.
Well, okay, I gotta go, guys. I
Yeah.
have a doctor's appointment.
I have a
No,
headache.
Matt's line is, so, well, this is fun and all, but...
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's
yeah.
exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah, we watched the first, 5 minutes of your stream, because, honestly, we didn't get the notification that you guys went live, but we watched the first 5 minutes, and the first thing that happened was Coulter trying to figure out how to get over just, a tree. And he's just
Yeah,
I
he
don't know
got
how to...
stuck.
I don't know how to get over here. And
Dude, until you fine tune the controls, it's rough at
It
the
is.
start because
you had to calibrate it.
you have to get it to your feel.
That
and
you have to mess around
yeah.
with the sensitivity and what else did we change?
We
got rid
turned.
of-
There's this setting called trackpad tuning, and it smooths out, so not everything's as jagged with your movements.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I was just saying that maybe it was just optimized for laptops.
That's
Yeah.
what it is,
Oh,
yeah. But you
okay.
can turn it on, and it just makes it so it's not jagged, quick movements. It's smooth movements all the way through.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So that actually,
it's needed
that
in that
helped.
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
If there's ever a game that needs to have pinpoint accuracy with a mouse, it's Getting Over It.
Yeah, for
Right.
sure. But
Yeah.
how about you guys? Playing anything new?
Let's start with Fist Cake. What have you been playing lately?
I've been playing too much, but I'll just go through the greatest hits of the list.
Whoa, man, so many games.
Yeah. Well, I finished Doki Doki Literature Club. I finished the main ending where basically everything sucks and everybody's dead. So that's pretty cool.
Every anime ever.
Have you guys seen?
Yeah,
Doki Doki
yeah, you're
Literature
right.
No.
Uh-huh.
No, I haven't.
Club?
It's
Oh my god.
It's actually free. You can get on the Steam store, and it's a pretty fun game. I'd recommend it. You get some jumps and some scares in there.
It's a visual novel, but with a twist.
Yeah.
It's also
many.
made by the
It's-
guy who made the 20XX Hackspack that we use on
Oh,
Melee.
really? I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's
pretty
crazy.
cool.
Dan something?
Dan Savato.
Dance of Alto. Yeah.
That's hilarious. Yeah, it basically starts out almost like a visual novel dating type thing where you're there's a group of girls and you're
Don't tell them
choosing-
about it.
Okay,
Just play
You
it.
should try it out. It's weird.
Yeah.
Got
Yeah,
it.
actually, I know there's a way to get the good ending and whatnot, but I'm just gonna leave my playthrough as just the regular one because I want people to go out there and play it and experience the struggles and the joys of interacting with, anime people. I guess I don't know. I don't know what the true story is of that one. So I played that. I finished the demo for Blue Omen Operation, which that's still pretty cool. I just finished that last Monday. Yeah, because I finished Doki and Blue Omen on last week.
Nice.
And
how
pretty
long
fun.
was the demo?
I think it's an hour long because I played it for a half hour on Monday, and then I finished up on Wednesday. But like maybe hour and a half, depending on like how many times you want to fight monsters and whatnot. But kind of gives you like a general gist of the game, what the mechanics are, and what kind of characters you're playing with. And let's see. Played a bunch of games Friday night. Played Don't Starve Together with all three of you. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did that. Literally played the new map of PUBG today, and it's pretty cool, pretty smooth. Actually, the test servers it looks like 10 times better than the default PUBG stuff.
Yeah, that's
like
what
all
I've been
the
hearing.
Yeah, like all the overlays are smoothed out. It has like like actual boxes for buttons and shit.
Nice.
And small objects you can actually vault over now, so you're not stuck by a. Yeah, it's a crazy concept. You're not stuck by a wall that's like about thigh high. Yeah, it's a pretty
I don't know if that's realistic though. Haven't you ever been walking up to a picket fence and been like, "This is unpassable. I can't pass this."
Well, I've been stopped by
true,
law
yeah.
before, but never by my physical capabilities.
Yeah, I mean both.
Just totally ruined your joke.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
I'm getting sweats there.
I wanted to put my own joke in there.
it was
wasn't
bad.
as good.
Yeah, it was amazing. Thank you, Switzer.
Yeah, I wasn't fully paying attention. Did you try the new desert map?
What the fuck, dude?
Hey, I'm just being honest here. I want to be in the conversation.
No, I didn't pay attention.
Well, I was setting up the thing that we forgot to do.
Oh yeah, that's true. My
Yeah,
bad.
Oh.
okay, I was actually doing something legitimate here.
Yeah, I thought you were just spacing.
No, but I'm always all in, man.
Okay.
He's always in there.
But did you have you been able to try the new beta for the new map?
You just said
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
So I wanted to confirm that. I figured
Yeah.
it was, but I wanted to confirm it.
It's very deserty. It's kind of cool because it has like one giant central hub of like a bunch of like little ramshackle buildings and whatnot. And like the default map has like a few of those kind of scattered around, but like this one's like a giant fucking city that you have to like, actually traverse around. But I got like 13th place, so that was all right.
Nice.
And then I've been playing some Puzzle Fighter on the iPhone, and that's my new thing.
I always like I always love how you have like a spread. It's like, oh yeah, I played this thing on my my PlayStation or whatever, and then I played this thing on the PC, and oh yeah, there's always one mobile game you're playing, which is kind of cool. Like I don't play enough mobile games.
I got some spare time when I'm riding around or chilling in bed. Just bust out some Puzzle Fighter and beat some kids or something. I've almost made my way to Super Bronze, so that's pretty cool.
Oh
Nice.
shit, dude. We got a
That's
super
bad.
bronze in our midst.
Is that
Shit,
above normal bronze?
Yeah, it goes. It's bronze, silver, gold, and there's 3 tiers in each one. It's bronze, super bronze, and then ultra bronze.
Oh shit, you're almost to ultra bronze.
Yeah, I mean, it would have
I'm
been
so
stupid
close.
if they were just like bronze
Like
1,
bronze
bronze
3.
2, and bronze
Yeah,
3.
right.
Ultra bronze.
No,
Yeah.
it's super and ultra bronze.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
I've never.
I mean, it sounds cooler.
I like how a game. I've never heard of a game that like makes you feel more just like like oh yeah, I'm bronze. Oh, but I'm like ultra bronze. Like
Excuse me. I'm like really polished bronze.
Excuse me,
okay?
Strimmer?
That straight sounds like just bragging rights. Just it's all about. Oh, you're regular bronze? No, I'm super bronze. Well, bitch, I'm ultra bronze. So, like, you need a.
I don't even think I should be talking to you right now. Ugh.
You need to evolve your bronze game. Okay.
Yeah, make it bigger, shinier.
Yeah.
But I think that's pretty much all the exciting stuff that's happened to me this week. I mean, what have you guys been playing?
our week was a little bit different this week. Actually, we didn't play any Assassin's Creed because on Monday Matt wasn't feeling up to playing a game.
You had a hell of a headache.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, well, we can do a day of Xenoblade since we just got that, and we were planning on playing that anyways. And so we played, it was I guess like 2 hours of that.
2 hours, yeah.
And
the first hour and 45 minutes of that was not very good.
Why?
yeah, it was
Like,
So you played.
Go
Sorry,
ahead.
you played 2 hours and had 15 minutes of fun.
yeah, literally the last sequence that we were a part of was like the part was like, oh shit, this is
Nice.
the game.
mm-hmm.
But the first like hour and a half is literally just like you're in a town, and then you do some stuff, and then every 5 minutes there's a tutorial that takes about 2 minutes, and then you get out of the town, and then you're in this ship, and you do some stuff, and then the real game begins.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard like the first hour or so was like a giant tutorial. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
It's so fucking bad.
And the tutorial tries to be all like quippy and shit.
Yeah, I don't like these tutorials where they're trying to be your friend.
Yeah.
Fuck you, dude.
It's like, we know you want to
Just
get back
give
to the
me
game,
the information.
but this is really important, and it like talks to you like it's breaking the fourth wall. I'm like, motherfucker, you ain't my friend.
You get out of here, dude. I don't care about you. Fucking
It's like
omniscient blue bar.
Yeah.
It's like having like an allied character like do the tutorial for you. Like, oh yeah, walk over here and press the X button. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You live in this universe.
Yeah.
You don't know what an
You
X
have
button
X
is.
buttons?
Get out of here.
I think that's my my favorite part about Souls game is there is no tutorial.
No.
They just
It's throw
they
it
just
in the
like
game.
have fun.
I mean,
Here you
honestly,
go. Don't
they could have
die.
not had a tutorial for this game. Because most of the shit they went over is like stuff like I went through and just like was like, playing the game, trying to figure stuff out. And they lock certain things out. If there's not a tutorial for it, they don't let you access it until the tutorial happens. Or it doesn't exist. Like the button won't even work to open up like one of the menu stuff or whatever. I think it was the map marker or something. The button wouldn't work until the tutorial came up for the button marker. And it doesn't tell you when it's going to happen. You're just walking around and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I should tell you about the button marker thing. Here you go. And I'm like, man, I really fucking figured this shit out.
And it has a prompt on the screen that's like,
Press
look at
this
you-
button.
Yeah, press this button for your objective. And we're like, it doesn't
wasn't
work.
I thought the binding was
And then the
off.
blue god of tutorialization was like, "Hey, bro, I know it looks like you're kind of lost. Hey, chum. Hey, friend. Hey, here, you want to know how this button works?"
So they make you wander and get lost to show you your map.
They just
kind
wait
of.
until like an arbitrary point in whatever like quest you're doing, and then they just go over it. But I was trying to use it, and I'm like, it made me think that the button stuff was messed up, or like I don't know, like the
I was
controller having a
messed
problem.
up?
Like
I
it
don't
made,
know.
it made me think that there was an issue, when in fact no, it was just the game.
Just stupid.
I even went through and went to a menu and like changed some shit, and then later, like 30 minutes after I did that, they went and explained to me what that menu does.
Yeah. After we had already upgraded shit.
Yeah. Oh, but by the way, you can upgrade your stuff. This is how this works. I'm like, yeah, I know what
Yeah,
WP means.
I've
weapon
played
points.
a fucking game before.
They could not
I know
have
how
tutorialized
buttons work.
anything. I wish I could have
Yeah.
opted out from that shit.
Yeah.
The whole intro would have been 30 minutes shorter.
Yeah. Well, what else? Oh, the voice actor is not that good.
Oh, the voice
The
actor.
dude literally yells the subtitles. So like the
Yeah.
subtitles is like and that's what he fucking
Oh,
sounds
no,
like.
he literally says,
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't yell.
It's like A and then like A-A-A-H. And he says that. It's like he's like,
He's not
I'm
acting.
nailing
He's
it.
That's
just
annoying.
reading it. Yeah, so like this super intense part looks really cool, and then you have him going, ah!
Yeah. The sad part
so
is like
bad.
that had to go through like 3 levels of production. Like the voice actor had to do it, then somebody else was like, oh yeah, that sounds all right, good enough.
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah, fix it in post.
yeah. And the your sword, who's also a woman. You ever wanted to fuck a sword before?
This game,
This game makes you
yeah.
want to fuck a sword. Because this chick, dude.
Like literally. Or
yeah, like literally.
she's one of those where she looks differently when you see her from the side, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Her tits are huge. That's what I'm saying. And they're like,
I feel you.
She's-
yeah. And her backbone
she's
is
blessed.
like super curved in.
Yeah.
So like she's broken. And she's a
Oh,
sword.
cool.
But you still kind of want to fuck her.
So she's a big boobed woman that's your sword.
Yeah.
She turns into a sword. Makes sense. We see those every day, right?
Okay.
Those exist.
Yep.
I mean,
what
Yeah,
else?
actually, I saw a sword like the other day. I wanted to fuck, and I was like, "Oh, hello, wow!
Usually I'm
Look at the-
like axes are
look
my
at the-
thing. You know?
Look at the handle on that one."
Look at
Wow,
the handle on that one.
Oh my god.
at this huge time in women's rights, what should we do? Let's make a woman that you beat up everyone with. But
Yeah, well,
she's a
that's how you know
sword, so it's
she's-
okay.
Yeah,
Weaponizing women.
I mean,
She's
she might not be
powerful.
the sword. We're not actually sure.
it's weird.
It's weird. It wasn't really explained,
Yeah,
but I'm pretty sure she's the sword.
She's kind of the sword, but then she also uses the sword in battle at times.
Yeah, so she like plays with herself. I don't know, dude. It's weird.
All right, well, all right.
Wow.
All right.
I don't know. It's a weird
Um,
sword.
Nice. I'll definitely have to check that out.
Yeah.
Is Xenoblade 2?
Yeah,
Xenoblade
Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah, it's on the Switch, so you'll have to get a
We're
Switch.
not checking that out.
Yeah.
That sounds
No,
weird as
but the
fuck.
gameplay is really good, and once it gets to the point with the woman's sword, it's great.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Weird.
Big boobs sell games, Ski. Come on.
Yeah. What else did we play? So obviously we played Don't Starve with Coulter and Fist Cake, and that was a lot of fun.
We did Into the Veil.
Oh, and DC. I forgot about that.
Yep,
Oh,
and
DC. Yeah, DC. Yeah, I don't want to leave him out. But we also played Into the Veil. We did Call of Cthulhu. I don't really remember what's happening.
Oh,
What's happening right
you
now?
don't remember what
Oh,
happened?
the tentacle monster.
No, not even the tentacle
yeah.
monster. The unpassable fucking gate of fucking hell where we couldn't pass that one thing.
Oh yeah, the trolley.
The trolley.
The trolley.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
turn on no clip mode. That
Yeah.
game's really good.
And the conveyor belt of Doom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
The
you were
game
too
is
quick
so
for the
broken.
game.
Yeah, that game sucks. That game sucks so fucking bad. And then we played Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah, we played some Final Fantasy VIII again, and that game's awesome. So it all evens out, kind of. Of course, there's Melee that we played Saturday, and today we played some Smash 4. And yeah, that's. I mean, did you play anything else besides that?
Yeah, I played Final Fantasy 13, but I don't really want to talk about it because I'm like, I hate
The
those
only
games.
one
What?
I've played is 10,
10 is
and
good.
I liked it,
10's,
but
an 8.
I heard like 7 was the best.
That's the only one I've ever played.
7
Wow.
is just the popular one.
Seven?
Yeah, 7 is the popular
I mean,
one.
that's good,
And
but It's-
I've
it's
only
no
ever played the first disc
Mhm.
because no matter how many copies I bought, something always happened to my second disc by the time I got to it. So I never played the second half of the game.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
a curious shit,
Yeah.
bruh.
I know. It's
what's crazy
incredible.
is,
You're like, yeah, it's just like, I wonder what's going to happen with this Sephiroth guy. He seems like a cool
Yeah.
dude. I hope he
Man,
doesn't turn
I'm
out to
so
be a
glad.
bad guy.
I'm so glad I really maxed out all my stats on Eris. That's a good.
oh
Good
god,
thing.
I put all my good materia on her.
yeah.
Yeah.
It would be a shame if something happened to her.
Oh, speaking of Final Fantasy, I played Monster Hunter.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I was going to do that, but I didn't.
I'm going to stream it tomorrow night. But I played one mission, and I was using the gun lance. That's what reminded me, because it literally looks like a giant gun blade,
Nice.
and it's really fun. Each weapon has like certain mechanics and whatnot. Like there's like Fast and Furious like versions of like dual wielding axes and whatnot. One's literally like a giant flute that you kind of use as a mace while buffing people and whatnot. But yeah, but huge, like huge. There you go. But yeah, so I highly recommend it for people if you have a PlayStation Plus to go check it out. Play a couple
It's
missions.
just like a free demo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a free demo.
Is the
You
demo
can-
multiplayer or is it just a single player?
It's
Is the
single
game
player.
even multiplayer?
Yeah, the game is multiplayer.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna
single
wait till
player
PC.
and multiplayer. Yeah.
Wait till
Well,
PC.
while we're on the topic, I believe they just revamped FF14's free-to-play model. I think you can go up to 35 now, so
Oh,
that
for the
might
free,
be
yeah. I did hear about
something
that.
worth checking out. They said they were trying to get a new gamer base. Something.
That makes sense.
But yeah.
Yeah,
apparently
I've only
it's
heard
supposed
good
to be
things
really
about
good.
the game.
Their new one.
Yeah, I've only heard good things, but apparently it's like not the quickest leveling in the game, which can put some people off. But apparently not as bad as the previous iteration, because they what they do, they like brought the game back to life from like the brink of destruction, and it had a whole like outro to it and revamped it a bit. But
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
check it
A
out.
lot of people are playing it.
yeah.
If it's slow leveling, then like 1 through 35 would be like vanilla WoW. So
Yeah.
you get vanilla WoW all right there for you
Yeah,
to
there
play.
you go. Yeah.
I'm just waiting for WoW to go free to play.
Yeah, someday
Oh, I hope.
we can
Yeah.
dream.
Oh, God.
I'll give
I'm
them
like,
my
I
life.
like that game, but I'm not going to pay you $15 a month.
I'll give them my life,
What?
my money.
Have you seen all the like P60, P70 worlds and servers they're doing now? So it's like
60,
yeah, it's Project 60 and Project 70, and they're doing entire servers where you can't use any of the new I forget what they're actually called, the leveling, it's not relics, heroics,
Oh,
Oh.
the heirlooms.
the heirlooms.
heirlooms, that's what
yeah.
it is. Yeah, you can't use any of that, and it's all the original content, all the original raids for
Yeah,
60.
WoW Classic, right?
Yeah, and then the same thing for 70, which would have been Burning Crusade.
Yep.
Oh my god, they have a Burning Crusade version of the WoW Classic?
Well, yeah, it's that's what it is. Project 60 and Project 70.
I didn't realize that they were going to do that for Burning Crusade. That changes everything. Because I thought it was just I thought it was just vanilla, and that they weren't going to revamp the other ones just yet. But I mean, well, shit.
I'm still not going to pay for it.
Yeah.
Now I'm just going to be more upset about not playing it.
I mean, you can pay for it. You just be by yourself.
Yeah, or I mean, you could just like pay for all of us, Spencer, and then we'll play with you.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay for me. I don't want to. It's fine. Just three extra people, Spencer.
I appreciate that, Fistcake. That way, it's a bit cheaper for myself.
Yeah. You're welcome. I'll take one for the team.
We'll support you on your fishing endeavors. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For a measly $15 a month
Each.
It's only $60 a month.
Yeah.
$60.
It's just a full AAA game.
Yeah, every month.
It's not that big of a deal. Can you put a price on friendship?
Yes, about
Absolutely.
$15.
$60 a month. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't believe in my gaming career I'm just known as the guy who pets bees and the guy who fishes in video games.
You did that to
That's all
yourself.
you do.
You really did.
Yeah.
The penny bees part wasn't intentional. I didn't know how to fight.
I don't know what violence was. Okay, I was young.
That's his excuse. I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted to pet the bees.
Well, they hurt you. I don't want to pet the bees. Anyways, so moving on. Do we want to go into the topic first, or should we allow Rogue Rage Gaming to tell us about their channel a little bit?
Yeah, let's just do that bit.
Okay, so you two at the top right corner of the overlay, just kind of go over what you guys are planning to do and tell us about yourselves, and maybe go into how you guys know us and all that good stuff.
Gotcha. Well, we are longtime friends. Well, I'm longtime friends. She kind of just has always been there. Can't get rid of her.
I'm longtime friends, but she's always just been there. So
yeah, can't. She just like invites herself to all her parties and everything.
Yeah, so many parties.
But yeah, I've known Matt and Spencer for too long. 10 years.
Oh, you know Matt for like 12 or 13 by now.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Damn.
I've known you guys for like 8.
Used to stream with you guys, and this is us getting back into streaming. We're big fans of roguelikes. Anything that makes everyone else shy away because it's just cringeworthy with rage. Those type of games,
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of us in a nutshell, and yeah, just getting back into streaming.
Yeah, it's actually kind of funny. We still have the panel below the stream still says Matt, Spencer, and Coulter on it. That I put together I don't know, a couple years ago.
From forever ago, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah. So even if you go back on the YouTube channel, you'll see content of these two in there as well. But what do you guys like? I guess what's the plan?
Definitely going to start setting up a more steady streaming schedule.
Yeah.
Working around certain issues right now, but get that set up and then figure
God
out
damn it, D.
It's all your fault.
It's him too.
niche games that we want to continue playing. That's the plan anyway.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Find some stuff and play it.
Have you thought about, have you played Gungeon yet? Enter the Gungeon?
Yeah, I played it way back when.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I didn't.
It's fun.
Yeah, it has co-op. You guys should play that.
Oh, does it?
Hilarious.
That's like old school though. That was like a year and a half ago, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
but they're coming out
old
with
school. That's like 500 days ago. It's not that long.
they're coming out with like a Gungeons and Dragons update.
What?
It's supposed to be pretty crazy.
That's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Wow.
I remember when Matt and I tried to play Enter the Gungeon. We played for 3 hours and then we lost our save, and
Yeah, I was just like, nah.
the game literally deleted our save. And well, that was it. I guess that's the end of the series, guys.
That sucks.
It
I
also
really
didn't want
wanna
to
play-
like capture. So
Oh
stupid.
yeah, it fucking fought with OBS. Like they were not friends.
I really want to play Divinity 2.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Oh yeah, I do want to do a Divinity 2 playthrough with you guys. Some other story-driven games would be cool.
Yeah.
What was it?
Oh.
Edith Finch. I forget the full name.
I've only heard about that game.
And there's Nathan. So I don't know. There's a couple of them that we're looking at that we definitely want to play through. And then when we get
Remains of Edith Finch.
yeah,
What
and
Remains
then
of
when we
Edith
get
Finch,
into the actual topic, there's also the new one from the Firewatch guys.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, and we'll get into that for sure.
Really good.
That one looks.
Yeah, cool. So we'll have a little bit of a splash at the end with your information on there. Are you guys gonna put together a Twitter account or anything like that to go along with the? Because you don't want to have one yet. But...
I know. I have to figure out how to work Twitter. First of all,
Yeah,
you never used Twitter before? Come on.
No,
What are you, a millennial who doesn't know how to use Twitter?
we
Exactly.
don't twit.
we don't do that.
We don't
twitting
use the
thing.
twatter. It's yeah.
It's just above us, I guess.
Mhm.
We're
You're
old
bronze.
souls. We're old souls.
Mhm.
I'd still
I
use
mean,
MySpace.
you guys are the new
if
age, yeah.
I could. But...
Yeah, totally.
So use the
I still-
rotary phone.
Mhm.
I
That's
still have
totally
like
Ooh,
my
I would
full
love that.
music playlist and customized background on MySpace.
Mhm.
So
Oh, there you go.
Oh
So-
shit, man!
yeah.
Everybody learned a little bit of HTML.
Exactly.
yeah, exactly.
Just enough
Just-
to like,
Just
Pimp out your
enough.
page.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'd have like the little falling objects if you're really cool.
And
Like
the-
I think I had the Matrix code for a little bit because I was super badass.
My God.
Nice.
That's pretty
Dude,
cool.
dude, that's like primo MySpace right there.
And the angle.
Yeah.
I know
The angle.
exactly what you're talking about. That's sad.
Fuck.
Sad.
The greatest thing is getting the page to look great, and you think you're so fucking cool, right? You got the whole thing looking awesome, and then you go to like a friend's page, like, yeah, I just finished mine up. You should check it out, and it's like
The
7,000
fucking
times better.
holy grail of MySpace
Yeah.
pages.
They moved things around to reorganize the way their page looks.
They got a top 16.
Yeah.
They
I
had
did.
GIFs before GIFs were even invented. You're like, what is that moving picture? They're like, don't worry about it.
This is like some
It's
Harry
the
Potter shit.
Future.
This is Harry Potter shit.
Oh.
God damn it.
All right, well, let's go into the first topic. Basically, it's just going
I
to be
have-
the Video Game Awards.
Oh, wait, go ahead.
Oh,
I have one question. I was
Oh,
wondering
okay.
how you came up with Rogue Rage Gaming. Was it a combined effort, or was somebody just started shouting out words?
Yeah,
I started shouting out some
it was a little bit of
random
shouting,
stuff.
a
Yeah.
little bit of wordplay, and then
I was
you know,
that was the main thing is that I wanted to base it around Rogue
Mm.
because that's basically what we play, or
Yeah,
that's most of what we play. And so I wanted to kind of make it a wordplay, and I would go, through so many other R words. And
Yeah.
um,
Well, basically, once you have the first R word, you just make another.
Yeah.
You go to the list of other R words, and there you go.
yeah,
exactly.
And it's
so
cool 'cause
I
it's
put
like-
them together.
Yeah, it's almost like Road Rage, but it's Rogue Rage. It's great.
Exactly.
It's a good name.
That's pretty cool.
I like it.
Man.
It's got a nice ring to it.
I'm surprised
Oh,
it
yeah.
wasn't taken,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah, I was about to say that. I'm like, I'm surprised.
Yeah, me too. Well, Rogue Rage is taken, but Rogue
I
Rage
think,
Gaming.
Yeah.
There you go. That's
Ah.
your in. If you're just Rogue Rage Gaming
Yeah.
everywhere, you should make sure it's always
Yeah.
Rogue Rage Gaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need, we,
RG.
need, we need to go get the domain name and everything right
Yeah.
now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Start planning for the future.
Mhm.
What
There
you
you
do
go.
is you become more powerful, more popular than the Rogue Rage by themselves, and
More
then buy
powerful.
out.
You become more powerful, then you absorb all the other rogue rages.
Yeah.
My power is over 9,000.
My rage knows no bounds.
All right, we're
The
just going to talk
ulti-
about the Video Game Awards, which happened
yeah.
like 2, 3 days
Thursday.
ago. Thursday. So close to 4 days ago now.
Yeah.
And there's some good stuff. Did we want to? I mean, we're not going to go like chronological or anything like that. Do we want to start? I guess with just the results first, or do we even care about the results? Who
I
cares?
kind of want to talk about the results.
Okay, so do we want to talk about the
Yeah.
results
Because
first?
I want to talk about how Persona got snubbed.
I think it's at the bottom.
Oh
I
my
knew you were going to say
God.
something about Persona.
Oh my god, so did I.
No.
Like, he's sitting there, he's like, they didn't win anything. This is what I was saying in my head as I was watching it. Matt's just like in his little own world, and he's like, Persona 5 didn't win anything. How could this travesty go unnoticed?
No! Persona
they won
5
Best
won
RPG.
Best RPG.
Oh yeah, no, they did.
Yeah.
You're right.
Well, yeah, but they didn't win like the big stuff. You know, I mean, best RPG.
Yeah.
They
That's
should
great.
have gotten.
That's
they should
pretty
have
good.
Yeah. Well, they didn't go up against Divinity, did they?
Was
No.
Divinity even
Divinity
a?
wasn't in there.
No,
Yeah.
that's
I
after.
think they passed the deadline. Right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
after
probably.
November. I think
Yeah.
November's the cutoff, and it was like November 3rd or something that Divinity came out.
And now Divinity is going to have to wait all the way till next year, and there's going to be other
Yeah.
games that have come out, and they're not going to be on the list
No.
because nobody.
Oh
is
no,
thinking about them.
I still think it'll be.
You still not gonna be
Yeah,
on the
dude,
list?
that game is huge.
I mean, it's big.
That-
I know. It's just.
Yeah.
That game is
worried.
incredible.
I
It's worried.
was scared.
It deserves some
really
kind
does,
of
yeah.
recognition.
yeah,
really
for
does.
sure.
So
And they're semi-indie too. They're like AA.
no, I got you. It's just a funny term.
I didn't
Yeah.
come up with it, dude.
Yeah.
Double A.
It's the industry.
It's just like couldn't they have come up with a better system? That's all.
They're like the medium-sized battery, not the super small one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which-
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how that works either.
They're AAA without the A.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, was
well-
there any big shocks for you guys?
Most of it was pretty like expected in that kind of cynical, like, well, okay, of course. You know? I think the one thing that did shock me was how much help Hellblade got. Scroll down. You're like moving on the page. I can't see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was quite a like 2 or 3 things of Hellblade.
Yeah,
Have you
best
played
audio
Hellblade?
design, which is like an obvious duh, right? But then
Yeah.
they also got what else did they get? They got
Games for Impact.
Games for Impact. Yeah,
Mm.
I was like, oh shit. And then they also
And
got
then
best performance,
The actress, got
Yeah.
best performance.
which was crazy. Did you guys see that? The video of her accepting that?
Yeah.
No, I didn't get to see that.
Oh, you didn't
No.
get to see it?
I
Yeah,
think so.
it
It's her first acting job.
was the first acting job
Yeah.
ever. She,
Oh.
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, she's one of the designers or for the studio, and then they just needed somebody to try out their mocap software, and then she just ended up being the person who played the character, and she did a fucking
That's
amazing
awesome.
job.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That was really cool.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That game is real
And
good.
Yeah.
okay,
Oh, yeah.
have you guys played Cuphead?
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
game is good.
That game is really
Is
good.
it good?
You guys
Okay,
should play it.
haven't
I
heard
think D would have a
anything
great
about it.
time. Well, I think Coulter would have a great time. Well,
Yeah, I think Coulter would have a great time. I think the people on stream would have a
Yeah.
great time.
I don't think that D would have a great time.
I think D
I
would
was gonna
have
say
a less than
think D-
satisfactory time.
D would have the people have a great time.
Hmm.
I think it would be entertaining to watch D play
Is
it.
it a ragey game?
It's not easy.
Yeah.
No, it's difficult.
Is it like
It's
bocce
like
hard?
it's like an ode to old school gaming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's like a respectable amount of difficulty,
Mhm.
and it's definitely challenging, but it's not like bullshit challenging. It's just like
Respectable.
like when you die, you're like, well, yeah, no, I mean that was my fault. Like you can't really blame the game. You can only blame yourself. So it's a harrowing experience.
One that I
Sure.
was actually surprised about that didn't win more was Automata.
Yeah,
Oh.
near Automata.
Automata?
Automata.
Automata.
Matt and I went back and
Automata?
forth for like 4 or 5 times
Automata,
on
yeah.
how to pronounce that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Near
I thought it was
Automata.
Automata.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
they
also
Me
thought it
too.
was Automata at first too. Also,
But,
Evie in chat, you prefer Yakuza to Persona? Get banned, son. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't ban her, no. She's the second regular that we have,
yeah.
and she's just obliged to do it.
Yeah, no, we saw Zach's shirt last time. We I don't know.
No,
I
Persona
think he
shirt,
wore it.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he has a nice
I mean-
Persona shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his little Persona sweater. What were we even talking about? Oh, best narrative. Okay, I actually don't know what Remains of Edith Finch is about.
It's like an interactive
neither.
story kind of.
So it's one of those, like,
it's
Yeah.
pretty much just
experience
an
games.
adventure story driven game.
Like
It
Gone
looks
Home.
really good.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. So it's one of those like, oh, you should go, just turn down the lights and like experience this world.
Yeah,
Sure.
but not that cool. It's just
Oh,
like a
okay.
cool story. It's not like a
Yeah.
turn off the lights and like enter the Matrix and then you like gotta fight things. No, it's just like this is happening and this is cool and whatever.
Okay, oh, yeah, I just wasn't sure what it was about. Best ongoing game,
We should probably
Overwatch.
just like go down
Duh.
down the
Yeah,
list.
okay, fine. Game of the year, Legend of
Yeah.
Zelda: Breath of the Wild. No one was surprised. Although
No, I started typing it before they announced
Yeah.
it. So they announced all the nominees. And I was like, okay, yeah,
Legend of Zelda won it.
Yeah.
And I started typing it. He just shakes his head.
I mean, I don't I don't
want
dislike
them to be.
Legend of Zelda, but I just also don't really see the whole, like, it has such a huge fan base following, and I just can't grasp that, I guess. I mean, I've played a few Zelda games, and they're cool, but they're not like, oh my god, this is the one thing I'm gonna forever spend my life around.
I kind of have a similar opinion. I played him a couple of times. It hasn't had an impact on my life. I recognize him as being, an important game in history, but it's not like best game ever. Oh my god, this trumps all other games.
This is some hot takes, dude.
Yes, I could bring it. All right, my Twitter account is ngtv_suspense. All right, let's go.
Find him on Twitter.
But yeah, I think I like this Zelda. I don't like any of the other Zeldas. I tried to play them. I'm like, these are all trash.
Yeah, this is probably the most accessible.
So I guess, hit me up too.
Well, I mean, it had a lot of cool mechanics.
Fizzcake, are you a Zelda?
No, it's okay. Keep playing Final Fantasy 13. It's fine. You play the good RPGs, man. Keep going.
Zelda's not an RPG.
I tapped out of Final Fantasy 13.
Oh,
that's why you didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I tapped out. I'm like, these are not good. I tried.
Yeah.
Yeah, he even talked positively about it last time we talked about it.
Yeah, I was so stupid then.
I was
so
stupid. I was so young, so naive.
I was like, yeah, I'll just play it in 4K and it'll be great. And then it's going to it'll hide the fact that these games suck. It didn't hide the fact that these games suck. They're just bad.
Just made more high resolution.
Yeah.
I've never seen Matt want to like a game more.
It was just a high resolution poop. That's all it
Yeah,
is.
it's like, wow.
Basically.
I can see everything. Wow.
Wow.
Same personality as Lightning.
None.
Dumb bitch.
Wow.
But yeah, I don't know. It's different than all the other Zeldas, and it's the only one where I've been like, yeah, I can actually sit down and play this. And I'm like, yeah, I should play Breath of the Wild. It's fun. Except for the weapon degradation. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but then apparently you just get the Master Sword and you can just repair that one and not have to worry anymore. But I guess if you get some of the weapons, they have special abilities.
I want to use like a hoe or something on a goblin instead of it breaks after 2 hits.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird system.
Yeah.
I don't agree with it. But, what am I going to do? I didn't win Game of the Year.
What was the one before this one? Was it, what was it? Twilight Princess?
It was a 3DS game that came out, Link Between Worlds, or no. That's.
Oh, I don't count 3DS games because
we're talking about mainline.
I think it might have been Twilight Princess.
The Binding of Isaac, any Zelda. I agree with that, Evie.
Skyward Sword.
Skyward Sword. I totally forgot that existed.
Right.
Redeemed.
I think that's what happened is because Skyward Sword was okay, but like compared to like Breath of the Wild was like, oh shit, this is better, so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember people being so excited to play it, and then all of a sudden nobody talked about it anymore.
Skyward Sword?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
best
like
game
Zelda
direction,
like,
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Again.
Yeah, they explained that a bit more because when we saw that best game direction, we're like, I mean, does that mean like the direction the game has been taking, or is it just literally like a movie style direction? Like this game just had really good decision making per people's. But yeah.
What was it?
It was literally that. It was like oh, these people put together a good game. It's just
well, that's a gimme category for fucking Nintendo. That's not fair for everybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
I was gonna say, so it's like the poor man's game of the year.
Yeah,
I think
it's like silver.
Well, I think it's an award to
Super
the
silver.
team.
Yeah,
it's an award to the team that put it
Ultra
together.
silver.
Yeah, but yeah, basically.
So they won gold and silver. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, they won super ultra gold, but they won just plain silver, not super silver, but just plain silver.
Yeah, just plain silver. Gotcha. Best narrative was or What Remains to Be the Finch. I don't know.
Sounds
Ian
right.
Dallas
I don't know.
Yeah, Ian Dallas and Giant Sparrow.
I think not this game, but Hellblade should have won best narrative.
Yeah,
I really want
agree.
to play that.
It's so good. You have to play with headphones.
You have to play with headphones, but you have to.
I've
play
heard
it
it's
also.
really good.
It's
Why
amazing.
headphones?
Because the sound design.
Yeah, they do like a lot of. You're like crazy.
It has,
the lady is crazy.
Yeah,
so
she has
you hear
mental
voices.
illness.
Like she's schizophrenic. So
Yeah.
Okay.
you hear like
So
the whole 3D soundscape. It's cool.
Yeah, it's completely like
Yeah.
it sounds like stuff's behind you, to the side of you, and they're like speaking in your ear. It's crazy. It's like it's
You
nuts.
have some personalities that are only in the left ear, and then sometimes they'll switch.
Yeah, and they try to fuck with you.
Ooh,
Bitches.
what about
Sounds good.
I can't actually recall the name of it right now. The robot dinosaurs. Know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Horizon Zero
Lady-
Dawn.
Yeah, Horizon.
Oh, yeah.
That had like 6 categories and 1 0. Do you
Yeah, they got
agree with
snubbed.
that? Because I think that was a pretty good looking game from what I've seen of it.
Yeah, everybody loved it.
Especially like art style, at least it was very unique. But
Yeah.
Fiskik, you played some Horizon Zero Dawn, right?
Yeah, I played the first hour or so, and then I let
too.
Evie's brother borrow it, and I have yet to get it back because I just have too many fucking games to play.
Dude,
I
next time
want
we
to
see
play it, but
next time we see your brother, bring a bat and be like, "Yo, where's my game?"
I mean, I'm sure if I actually asked him one time to bring it over, he would. I don't think I have to.
Yeah, no, I just
Mafia.
Not
I'm just
not
being
straight to
aggro.
bat.
Yeah, that's how Spencer deals with his problems.
yeah, I deal with my
With
problems
bats.
with violence.
No, he just brings a bat.
Oh,
He doesn't
I
even
just
say.
like
He
this
doesn't
bat
talk
ever.
about the bat. He's just like, "Hey,
I passively
hey,
threaten
can
violence.
I get my thing back?" And it's just a bat there. You're like, "What the fuck is it? Is he playing t-ball?" Because you're too small to play regular ball. So
Oh,
I like how
no.
Matt turns the first thing that popped into his head into a diss on myself. I know for a fact T-ball was just the thing that popped in there, you motherfucker.
So, best art direction, Cuphead. Yeah, I mean,
makes
it's
sense.
kind of hard
Yeah.
to be like, Persona should have won that. They shouldn't have, because Cuphead should have won it, and they did.
yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, they literally draw each frame of Cuphead.
They
Yeah.
drew
So,
every. Oh, yeah,
I
they
think-
did that old style.
Oh,
I
that's
think
cool.
probably should have. Yeah, I think that's right. I don't know.
I didn't
The
actually
next
know.
the next topic, I think Persona should have won, but I have only played a little bit of Nier Automata though myself. So
Yeah, I 100% agree that Persona should have beat out Nier
For best score
for
slash.
best
For
music.
best
Yeah.
score music.
yeah,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I played a little. I mean, we played like a tiny bit of Nier.
I
Automata.
did not even hear the music.
I didn't notice anything special about it.
yeah.
So either they're like, man, this is really good background music, or if there's actually something that cool that happens later on that's like amazing. Like, I don't know, it's just really good music. But the vibe that Persona 5 has is actually like super. Like it's so specific. All the songs go together, and like you could, they're all believable in the same world. There's no like ones that are like this is a strange one in the pack. Like they're all fucking good.
Yeah.
I personally still think that Halo 1 should just win best music all the time, every year. That's just my own opinion, but
Well, that's fair. That's an opinion, and you can have it. That's all right. You know.
Hey, Joe.
that's all right.
you can take it or leave it.
All right, everybody, all at the same time.
Halo 1. Nobody knows the melody, okay? Nobody knows it.
I actually know the entire melody, but it's okay.
Yeah, but Halo 1's soundtrack was actually, I think, the first game to have a like legit, like full
Orchestra.
kind of like orchestral stuff mixed in with the digital stuff. Like legit.
I thought it was like pretty much straight orchestra that they just produced afterwards.
I
Probably.
listened to a podcast about it, and the guy was talking about it, and he said most of it was legit, like orchestra and like vocals and stuff.
I do remember. I think I remember them talking about that.
Yeah, but it's literally like the first game to ever do that, and not have it be like completely computer generated or whatever.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Legit. But what do we got here? We got
Best audio. We already did that one.
best audio design, Hellblade, I know Sacrifice. Games for
Performance,
Impact.
Hellblade.
Oh my god, they have like just like 3 right next to each other. Best performance and Games for Impact. It was also Hellblade. Best ongoing game, Overwatch. I mean, sure.
Who else was in that category?
PUBG was in the category.
Oh, PUBG.
Yeah, it was a lot of newer games, which I didn't quite
Was Hearthstone in that
understand.
category?
No.
No. They
Did we
have
get that nominees? Jesus.
Warframe.
Warframe was in
Warframe.
it.
Yeah, a lot of people felt like Warframe should have won because it's kind of having a comeback in a way.
Yeah, I suppose.
Never played that game.
And then
What
there's like
else?
2 other newer ones.
Oh, Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Was
Which-
Yeah. They,
I just
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
didn't,
there was
definitely.
no way that they were gonna win.
No.
I didn't think they'd been around long enough to win it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It seemed weird.
Yeah.
It's
just
kind
seems
of
weird.
confusing because it seems like it's supposed to be like a game that's supposed to like last at least a year and still going, and Destiny's like
Oh,
2 months old, 1 month old.
Destiny 2? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only 3 months old, 2 months old, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, but they definitely didn't deserve it.
No.
No.
No,
Yeah.
not even close. So that must mean that they really didn't have any other games in mind if they put that game in there. It almost feels like they just put that in there because like, oh, this is another popular game that lots of people play, I guess.
Yeah, best independent game. Now this category was stacked. Had Cuphead and Hollow Knight. You guys should play Hollow Knight too. It's real good.
Yeah, I've watched a bit of it. It's definitely one that I want to play.
Yeah, it's also one of those games that has like pretty solid controls.
Yeah.
Almost like
Nice.
a little Souls-like Salt and Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Best mobile game. No one gives a shit. Fizzcake, do you care?
Yeah.
Monument Valley 2 is very important, near and dear to my. I have no idea what it is. Never played it. All right.
I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah.
Don't you shit up? No, that's cool. I have no idea. I don't even know what. I don't even
It's
know
the
there was a second
Zelda
one.
mobile games.
Oh shit, dude!
Don't be throwing out titles like that.
Gotta download it now.
Best handheld game, Metroid. Like,
Wait.
they just
I
had a big
Oh,
come through
okay.
or breakthrough come back with Metroid, so I guess that's why Pokemon got snubbed.
Going back to the best ongoing game, I just pulled up the list of nominees. They had Grand Theft Auto Online
Oh yeah, that's who I
That's
thought
what-
should have
yeah.
won it.
I thought they should.
and Rainbow Six Siege.
They've been around for a while.
Because it's been around for a while, and
they still
I think
have
it
a lot of people
holds
playing.
its viewers or holds its gamers, and also produces content frequently.
Like more frequently, I feel, than the other ones.
Yeah,
And it's been around longer than all the other ones too.
yeah.
Literally, it's the most ongoing game. Why isn't it the best ongoing game?
That's what I was saying too.
Yeah, I mean that's a fair opinion. Like that makes sense. Destiny 2 doesn't make sense.
No.
So
No. No.
just putting that out there.
Just throwing it out there.
Did we get past best VR AR?
No.
Game? Oh, okay. Oh, we're there right now, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, best VR AR game. Resident Evil 7. I can actually believe that because that's one of the only games
Yeah.
that I can think of when I think of VR game.
Yep.
I think of Resident Evil 7 had VR, and apparently it was really fucking good. So,
Yeah.
I
I think
mean,
it would be.
I don't think
really fun
any
to
of us
play.
have played it, but apparently it was good.
well,
No.
Matt and I played Resident Evil 7,
Yeah.
but we didn't play the VR. I had the list of other VR games, and then my shit just reloaded, so I gotta scroll back down again. But I'm almost
Best
there.
action game, Wolfenstein 2.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I played and beat it. It was good.
Wait, I'm pulling up other action games in that category. They had Cuphead, Destiny 2, Neo, and Prey.
oh,
Yeah, that's it.
Neo.
Yeah, I kind of feel like Neo
Yeah,
is a little
that-
bit of a better.
I did feel that too. But
Also, Prey.
Oh, well, Prey's
Oh,
not really
shit.
an action game, though.
Yeah.
it's more like a thriller suspense
Yeah.
action.
It's more roleplay than anything.
Yeah, it's strangely roleplay, but
Oh, yeah.
it's also not roleplay. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't have all the same tropes, but it kind of feels and plays like the way the stats work and all that.
Mhm.
But yeah. So yeah, Wolfenstein 2, and then what? Best action adventure game?
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Jesus, I already won 3 other awards. Christ.
I know.
Give it a break.
And the other ones in that category, they have Assassin's Creed Origins, Horizon Zero Dawn, Super Mario Odyssey, and Uncharted: The Lost Legacy.
Yeah, that seems like a Horizon category.
Yeah, that feels like
Yeah.
it feels like it's just kind of like, okay, you guys got this one, give something else to someone. Like, oh,
Right.
you
Well, they
know,
were voted on, so it's not their fault.
was this
but-
all voted on by people?
Yeah.
Oh well, shit. Well, there you go. It's like,
People are stupid.
Fucking Nintendo
People are
fans.
stupid.
Jesus.
what do the fans think? There's a reason why we don't always ask them that question.
Best role playing game, Persona 5.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Oh, Divinity Original Sin
Agreed.
2 was in best role playing
What?
game.
What were the other options in that? I think there might have been a better
Final Fantasy
choice.
15, Nier Automata, and South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
That game is
Oh,
not
definitely
good.
South Park. Yeah, South Park
think-
over Persona.
Oh my god.
You trying to
stop.
trigger me?
He literally picked. He's like which one would piss off Matt the most?
Yeah.
Uh,
God damn
Final
Yeah,
Fantasy
no, I-
15 was also pretty good, but it had pacing issues.
Yeah, it did have pacing issues.
But I'm glad that Persona 5 won something, and that it was, I mean, that's a pretty good category. Divinity Original Sin 2, I feel like, was a close second. For
Yeah.
yeah,
best
that'll
role-playing
be
game.
next year.
yeah.
No, it's on the list. It's one of the nominees.
Oh,
It was nominated.
no,
It just
no.
didn't win.
Divinity?
Yeah,
They didn't announce it live then.
Then
they must have taken it out of the list then because it's on on this website I'm looking at. Of
They
all
might
the
have just
nominees.
fucked up. Because I don't
maybe.
remember ever seeing that.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
because
That's weird.
I didn't hear anything about Divinity 2 because
Yeah, I think this article came out the day before the event too. That's crazy.
I would have been flabbergasted if they didn't win because I mean that's a pretty.
It's a
incredible
CRPG. How
Yeah.
much RPG can you get?
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too much RPG.
Yeah, Persona 5 and Divinity, that's a tough one.
Fucking thing keeps reloading on me.
Because they scratch different itches. Like,
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
like it's hard to just be like, oh yeah, this is the best role playing game. Because they're like totally different, two different role playing experiences.
Yeah, because one's like more of a JRPG slash what is it like? Like kind of an RPG action, or I guess it really is just straight up JRPG, isn't it?
Yeah.
The way it presents itself, it doesn't feel so much like it, but it totally is.
Best fighting game?
Injustice 2.
Yeah, no, what are the nominees?
Best fighting game. I just got to it again. Arms was in the list. Nidhogg 2.
What?
Fucking Nidhogg 2?
They were scraping the barrel, I
Wow.
guess.
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Tekken 7. Literally scraping the barrel.
Yeah.
It's like, what do we got here? Nothing good apparently came out. I guess we forgot about, didn't like the new Super Street Fighter come out this year?
No.
Did it come out
No,
last
it's been
year?
out.
Yeah.
Has it been out?
When was Smash 4?
Smash 4 was
2014.
2014.
Oh shit! I didn't realize it was that old.
Yeah, time flies, man. We're getting old.
Jesus.
All right, on to the next category.
Best family game, Super Mario
Yep.
Odyssey. Now, I've played about 3 hours of Super Mario Odyssey. That game is okay.
Yeah.
It's not like,
Oh, really?
yeah, I don't think it's. I don't know.
I
Colby,
mean-
you might like it better because you're more into the Mario, at least
It
the
had some
4-player
cool-
Mario.
Cool concepts too.
Mhm.
It's where that's the whole map or hat controlled characters shit too,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Mhm.
But yeah, it had a lot of cool different stuff going on, but I haven't played or seen much of it, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
And
And honestly, like the people, or not the people, but the nominees, it was Mario Kart 8, Mario Rabbids Kingdom, Sonic Mania, Splatoon. So like
It was just
4
Nintendo
Nintendo
and
games
Mario.
and then
It
Sonic
was just-
Mania.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's crazy. Best family game. So just call up Nintendo and just give it to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this next one is going to piss a lot of people off because
Yeah.
it pisses me off.
It does.
What's that?
And best strategy game, Halo Wars 2 and Mario Rabbids Kingdoms, and then Warhammer 2, Tooth and Tail, and then XCOM 2, War of the Chosen. Which one do you guys think won?
Well, we all have the list in front of us. We all know it won.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying. I was asking.
Oh, I
it-
don't have that.
I don't have
Sarcastically.
the list, but
Mario
I-
Rabbids.
Oh, nice. I would
Yeah.
say like Warhammer or like XCOM 2.
Oh, you mean like the ones that,
that are actually
deserve it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
but-
the family game version
Oh.
of what would be considered a great strategy game. I'm not saying
That's
that
fine.
Nintendo can't come up with like a good strategy game. I'm just saying that it's not it's not the appropriate decision.
That beat XCOM?
Yeah.
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 Apparently.
And XCOM 2, War of the Chosen, it's a sick game.
Like literally one of the only categories that XCOM 2 falls into.
Is start.
Lost to
And-
Mario and,
And
Rabbids.
they lose to Mario Rabbids.
The game that's
I would be
based off
so
of XCOM.
pissed.
Like they
Cool.
based
I think-
Mario Rabbids off of XCOM battle systems, and then they fucking won.
That does
I think I know
tilt
what
me a little
happened.
bit.
Mm-hmm.
I think I know what happened to the Game Awards this year.
Ah.
Everybody got a Switch, and everyone was so excited for Nintendo games. Nobody gave a fuck about any other games from any other console.
That's what it really
we got a
feels like.
Switch, and I don't feel that. I wish I
Well,
felt that.
And I was gonna say it's you versus like apparently everybody else who voted on this
Millions
list.
of people.
I should have
Yeah.
voted.
You should-
My vote counts.
My one vote.
Oh, didn't they just start broadcasting to China and Japan and everywhere? I mean, I'm not saying just because Nintendo is
Oh,
from
yeah.
there,
They did.
but
I think
Maybe.
Persona 5 would have won more then.
that could be a influence
No, but that's
towards
actually like a good
why
point.
the votes are so high.
Yeah. So Nintendo lopsided.
Yeah, Nintendo and Sony
Perhaps.
lost.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Most anticipated game.
Oh, did we just skip best
yeah.
sports
Who
racing
cares
game?
about racing?
Okay, gotcha.
Unless you guys do.
Which one had the coolest looking
No.
cars? Yeah,
Yeah.
Forza Motorsport. Gotcha.
If it's not on my list, it didn't make the list. So, I mean,
Yeah. Most anticipated game. I think this category sucks. I think it's a
Yeah.
stupid category.
This is a stupid category.
This category should just be burned. It's literally fan service category, and that's it. It's like, oh, what games are people excited about? That shouldn't be an award. That should just be something that you put inside your trailer for your game.
Yeah. The Last of Us Part 2 beat Red Dead Redemption 2, Monster Hunter, Marvel, Spider-Man, and God of War. I mean, the only two
forward
big
to
hitters
Red
right
Dead
there are Red Dead and
Monster
The
Hunter.
Last of Us.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I was saying ones besides Last of Us, but yeah, literally Red Dead and Last of Us are like the ones that I don't know. It's just dumb.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Do we skip multiplayer games?
Right here, best esports.
No, you scroll up. Best multiplayer game up
Where do you see that?
right there.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't have a winner.
Okay.
I guess I told you not to.
Best esports game. So this one,
Let's go.
this only this one's missing like a very important game. I feel like one that maybe is the esports scene. Where's Smash?
Where's any fighting game ever?
Actually, where's like literally any fighting game? There's no fighting games.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, okay, if you think about it, there's like Evo, and Evo has like hundreds of thousands of people who watch it. And it's this huge event, and it's a fighting game specific tournament. Like, why isn't at least? I mean, I guess because Street Fighter didn't come out this year.
Well, no, they had other big hitters. They had Tekken 7.
Well,
Yeah,
For it to
Just-
be esports, does it have to have teams?
just
that the
to
it has to have money in it, dude.
just to put you guys on a little, or not to knock you off your pedestal, but
Oh, we're not on a pedestal.
Oh fuck!
but I can't even remember the name of it now. Oh, Rocket League just had their third esports tourney, and they had like 120,000 concurrent viewers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had a lot of viewers.
So
Yeah.
No, I
I
got you.
mean, not
Yeah,
not,
Evo.
not dissing on the entire fighting community, but one game that's only on their third thing just did the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Evo pulls in like 300.
Yeah, but that's like one event.
Yeah. That's like the
Yeah.
event, though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel you.
I mean,
and
yeah,
then
I'm
like
not
really
saying-
huge Smash events will pull in like 120.
Yeah.
Like really big ones like Genesis,
Yeah.
DreamHack.
DreamHack. Not DreamHack.
No, DreamHack doesn't do that.
No.
Okay, got you. Yeah,
But yeah,
Genesis.
Overwatch won. Now, do you guys consider Overwatch an esport game? Because I definitely don't.
I know that it
Well,
has
I mean,
tournaments.
it's getting up there. It's
Man,
kind
I mean,
of like the new Counter Strike, maybe.
Well, so there's a lot of problems with it though. That's the thing because
I
there's
don't know.
there's lots of people, and there's people that I trust their opinion on what would make a good esport. And it's just like the big thing is it's hard to watch. It's hard to be a spectator for that game. You don't know what the fuck's like going on, unless you're
Yeah,
a
there's always a
player
lot
and you
going
played it
on.
for a long time. You don't know what's happening because they don't have like
That's
a good
true.
camera system. So
Yeah.
it's not a viewable game. So I feel like it's just a bunch of fans who just like to play the game. It's probably why having just a straight voted system is probably not the best. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird because League of Legends and Dota 2 have way bigger pots and way bigger like amounts.
Yeah. I'm not saying, Skept, that it's not an esports game. I'm just saying, like, it's
When you
not
think of
like
big
an esports game.
When you think of a big esports game, Overwatch is not the first thing that pops in your mind.
yeah,
It's
you're
Dota 2
thinking
or League of Legends
League
or
of Legends,
Counter Strike.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Counter-Strike, StarCraft.
Yeah, like Counter Strike is probably the first thing that pops into my head every single time, just because it's been
Yeah.
there for forever
It's
and it's still
Counter-Strike,
going
yeah.
on, and that's esports. It's something you can watch. Everyone can tell, oh man, this guy's really good.
Yeah, they have a great
Look
system.
at him kill these people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, he's good at killing these people.
Yeah.
so fast.
I just don't
wow.
think Overwatch is like even remotely near that level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I just don't like, and it's hard for me to grasp, like, there's a competitive, like, because there's no team deathmatch, right? So there's
It's teams.
just objectives,
Yeah, it's
which
yeah.
is odd to me. Because you have like plant the bomb in Counter Strike, but to me that seems more like
You're saying the format doesn't seem
yeah,
right.
the format doesn't seem right for the ones that
And
have
this is
it.
not to say that it couldn't
Oh,
become
I got you,
a better
Skeptic.
better one.
Yeah, Skept Talk.
But it's just like they need to put in some better shit in there, like the camera angles and for a better viewable experience, and maybe edit the mode a bit because yeah, I can
Flyable
agree with
cam,
that.
maybe. So
What's
like,
up?
Like, I was saying, like a flyable cam to like watch
Yeah.
people.
You
Yeah,
would
just
think
saying something.
since they had
A
StarCraft,
spectator mode.
yeah, that Blizzard would have
But-
been like, yeah, we know how to do shit. They don't know how to do shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, the team that did that weren't part of the team that did the StarCraft 2 spectator stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just like a weird.
Definitely don't look how Counter Strike does it. Definitely don't do that.
which is a great system.
Yeah, definitely don't.
Look at how League of Legends does it, or
Yeah, definitely don't do any of that stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
League isn't a great spectator mode, but it's still a pretty good spectator mode.
It's decent.
They've added a lot of nice UI and whatnot to it, which makes it better, but still, it's just almost the same thing the viewers or the players are seeing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that was like important to mention as far as we actually spent way more time on this than I thought we would?
Well, they did some announcements. We can go over some of the announcements
Yeah.
quickly. Did you guys watch the From Software teaser?
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, I do want to talk about the announcement.
Okay.
So, thoughts on that? Anyone?
On the From Software specific one?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Shadows
I-
died twice.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
He's died twice.
Well,
What-
Shadows
what
died
do?
twice. Let's take that apart with our Dark Souls knowledge.
But
There were
Alright,
two Dark Souls
wait,
games and then a
wait.
third one.
No,
that's
hold
the
up.
thing.
Don't do
From
that
Software,
because I've delved into, like, I probably, besides Bloodborne and Dark Souls 2, I probably put at least 400 or 500 hours in every Souls game.
Yeah, easily.
And so I've delved into
Yeah.
the
No, I was-
depths of
I
that
was literally
shit,
gonna make
and
shit
that doesn't ring a bell at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's kind of scary, but
it doesn't necessarily mean that it would be another Bloodborne or
yeah,
I think
that's
people are
what
just
it
going off the
could
style.
be.
Souls game.
Yeah. Well, so I was on the Bloodborne subreddit, and they were talking about how the From Software have an older game, because like the Dark Souls and Demon Souls, they're kind of based off of Kingsfield, which is basically Dark Souls, but like way back in the day, and it's like graphics are shit, and like the gameplay sucks. But
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
idea is there, made by
Classic
the
game.
same guy that made Dark Souls.
Right.
And there's this other, they have like a horror suspense series that has to do with shadows and
Yeah,
stuff. So that's what
Shadow.
they,
Shadow Tower.
Shadow Tower.
Yeah.
And that's what people are thinking that's what that's
But
from.
they also have their double series on Tenchu, which is the
Oh,
ninja.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tenchu, I
stealth.
fucking love that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So it
so
could
I mean, because that
possibly
was a 09, I think was the last one for
The
that.
last Tenchu game was like Tenchu Z or something like that.
probably.
I
It's
played.
like Blood Rising or I don't know.
I don't know. I remember the first game being really good, and then the other ones afterwards being basically the same game but not as good.
But yeah,
same-
there's
the
there's
controls.
that, and they're Shadow Assassin ninjas.
Yeah.
So I'm
So,
wondering
I mean, pretty
if they're
much.
going to kill.
Yeah, go ahead.
As I'm wondering if like the guy that died in the first game, and then somehow got resurrected for the rest of the series. I wonder if this is a game about him dying for the second time. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be killed from another boulder again. That's probably what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking boulders.
Uh,
Number one cause of death for ninjas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But speaking of that stuff, while I was doing research on all that, I found out that they actually killed the Demon Souls servers. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys know this.
Oh,
but
yeah.
those,
I
those,
didn't.
those
By the
all
way.
just got killed, and then also Switch is promised at least a game from Software.
Oh.
So I kind of wonder if
Oh,
they
a
might
remaster?
port and remaster Demon Souls,
That'd be
or
interesting.
A lot of people are thinking it might be a remaster of Dark Souls 1 because it's not going on
or
sale.
that
Yeah, go ahead.
maybe that, or I was thinking this new one might end up going to that. So like Tenchu might end up going to Switch.
That's interesting because if they make a
So-
new Tenchu game, they're going to be taking all, like, I guess, the experience that they've had from working through these Dark Soul games. I'm interesting to find out. I'm interesting. Thank you guys. I'm interested to find out what they're going to do with the combat, because the combat in Tenchu was like super janky as fuck, and it was just like the worst movement ever imagined. But,
Yeah, that was like a PlayStation 1 game, right?
Yeah.
With no analog sticks.
it had
PlayStation 1 and PS2, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
But yeah, the game had issues, right? But it was still a fun game. I would like it to be that, And all these theories make me think that I guess it must be some kind of reboot of something that they've done before. So that's interesting. I was expecting kind of a new IP or a continuation of one of the newer stuff, but that's really cool that they might be going back and grabbing something older and bringing it forward.
Right.
I mean, I would like for it to be Bloodborne because I mean it does have like that very gritty medieval bone plus mechanical blood and all that, but I don't think it will.
But
I don't think it will be either.
That winch was a 17th or 18th century.
My God, these people go so into it.
What?
The winch inside the video or
it doesn't
the
fit
teaser.
within the Bloodborne time frame.
It also doesn't fit in the Tenchu.
There you go.
And then also
Disproved.
the calligraphy in the background is I don't exactly know if it's
Tenchu was 16th century, but
yeah,
like,
so they were saying that it was Asian.
Asian, yeah.
Yeah.
But
pretty much anything from
still
Software is like an insta buy.
Yeah.
Like
especially
pretty much.
recently.
Yeah.
Like recently, they've been
Like
hitting
anything directed by Mizuzaki, I think his name is, dude who
the
does
guy
Dark
who
Souls.
does the Dark Souls series.
I'm like, yeah, that's like an instant buy.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what it is.
I haven't been disappointed, so
Yeah.
and I put tons of hours in all of those games, so yeah.
Fizzcake, why don't you tell us about the new Death Stranding trailer? Because that shit was cray.
I don't know. I watched it. I still don't know what to tell you. I don't know.
You're like the
don't know what's going on.
Dejima guy.
Yeah, you're the guy.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. I know he's my guy. I
dude.
know. I completely. I know that. I watched the trailer. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Apparently,
think it's
babies
crazy.
can possess people. There's
I didn't
ghost
get that at
people
all, but
walking around.
Sure.
I think it's a clone.
You
I
think
the
the baby might be
baby
a clone?
protects him from the
Yeah.
invisible mud monsters.
Well, then why did he throw it off himself
Yeah.
before he got killed by the mud monster? I think he was protecting the baby.
Yeah.
Maybe?
And why
know.
did
Like,
the
he
black
also might have
stuff
thought he
fill
was
the
dead.
baby thing? Well,
That's
continue.
why we were thinking it was like clones, maybe. Like you carry around your spare clone.
Yeah, but
Take my spare.
But
And
Norman
so like
Reedus didn't have a clone.
when he was about to die, he's like, "Fucking save me, but not me." You know,
Yeah.
like me.
Yeah.
Like little me.
You
Like-
figuratively me. He's trying to
Me.
explain this.
Yeah.
He's getting killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he actually
And
just stabbed
also-
himself to death.
Yeah, that was also
Also,
crazy.
that black stuff didn't like kill you. It like aged you. Did anyone else notice that?
Yeah,
Yeah, like the guy
I
that
feel like
happened
it
on the
feeds
track
off of
was
your
like
life
was
energy.
aging.
I feel, or it's like desiccation.
That's why they carry a baby in a jar. No, because no. Listen,
All right. Okay,
listen.
go ahead.
I'm not crazy.
No, let's go. All right.
I know. It seems like okay. So it ages you, right? So you would have the beginning of life right there because it seems like they're incubators.
Symbolic.
They're incubators. So that's their protection from the goo people. I think. I don't know. It seems like a
then
good
why
theory.
is the
No, that's a good, like,
baby
connection.
inside?
Yeah, like when
Okay.
he was in
I
his
think he was
throat,
just
that shit
tripping.
was
I think he was
weird.
He's like, yeah.
No,
The baby's like, yeah. What up?
Yeah.
What's up?
You're
I
all
got
right,
you, dude.
man.
I'll save
Everything's
you.
good down here.
Let's go.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I
that
don't.
was-
I have no idea what's going on with that.
So
Intriguing.
But towards the end, you see like it. You see like all those. I don't know what you call them.
The shadows.
Shadow figures,
Mhm.
just all lined up.
And then just a big crater.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I think
What
they had
was in
that
the
in
crate?
And then-
the first trailer for the game too. Is that he kind of like in the first trailer, you see Norman Reedus like naked on a beach, and there's like little baby handprints walking around,
hmm
and they like crawls up to him, and like he somehow is holding it. Then he turns around, and then he sees those guys that you saw in this trailer that's all like floating around.
hmm
I think there's like a floating whale in there too somewhere in the first
Yeah.
trailer.
Yeah, I remember the floating
Yeah.
whale.
Yeah.
Only
I think
out of
that's
the-
probably
this
like
one.
a big fuck you to the people who are like, why is there a big giant fiery whale in Metal Gear?
Metal Gear Solid
He's like, I like fiery whales. I like whales that fly.
I like whales. Okay, they're cool,
Waylord
they're
is my
big.
favorite
I
Pokemon.
really never-
And in this recent trailer, when he's underwater, you see a thing fly above him that is not necessarily a whale, probably a Cthulhu monster, but you know, it's something that floats.
Yeah, this is definitely Lovecraft inspired.
There's the
Something
whole
inspiring. I don't know what.
like psycho, insanity kind of crazy shit happening is definitely
It's a Hideo Kojima game, and
Yeah.
he's finally it's Hideo Kojima, but nobody's like telling him like, okay, well, bring it back a little bit
Well,
because
he's
I don't
also working
think
with-
it's going to sell right.
He's also working with
And
Guillermo
then-
Del Toro.
Yeah.
So
So
that's
it's-
the other guy who's like,
Oh, right.
oh, let me put a little bit of Labyrinth in here, or
Oh yeah, he loves
Whatever that-
Lovecraft too,
whatever
and
that
Victorian horror.
movie was.
It's kind of. I think it's gonna be cool though. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be unique to anything else you'll see
I'm-
up to that
Oh, yeah.
point.
I'm
Yeah.
excited to
So-
experience it. I don't know what the gameplay is going to be like.
Yeah.
No, yeah, nobody
Is
knows.
it going to be a third-person game? Is it going to be a first-person game? Is it going to
Wait,
be?
wait,
Is it going to
Strategy
be a
games?
life
Come out.
simulator where you're just raising this baby?
Oh my
Not
god!
announced.
You got to feed
Not
it
announced.
and then
I,
protect
thi- I
it from
think
the shadows.
I think nobody knows, and I definitely think Kojima still doesn't know yet. So we'll go from there.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling
Just-
like
yeah.
2021, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that-
I think we
that'd
had a
probably
conversation about this
yeah.
on a stream, and my theory was that it would come out late 2018 or early 2019. That's my theory. This game.
Probably 2019.
Maybe I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we'll
don't
be
know.
seeing it for sure between now and then, like every other month. Like, oh, can't believe this. Watch out this crazy new trailer of Death Stranding that doesn't explain anything. Just raises more questions.
I want the game to be nothing like the trailers. Like you get into it and it's just like Norman Reedus in his daily life, and then the end is
know-
like the end. He gets on a spaceship and goes to a weird planet, and that's how it ends.
That's pretty funny because that's what they kind of did with Metal Gear Solid 2, is that they said like for like all the trailers and whatnot, like, oh yeah, you'll be playing as Snake again, and you know he's on this tanker and he's going to destroy everything and steal everything. That's literally like the first half hour of the game, and the rest is you playing as Raiden in some weird fucking
Yeah.
offshore facility. And it was to the point where like even like the game reviewers and game magazines were in on it. So they didn't explain any of that either. Like, yeah, no, Snake does really good in this game. Highly recommend it. Go buy it.
Damn.
There's just like millions of people just going like, what the fuck? Where's Snake? What? I
Snake!
want to play as this blonde
Snake!
kid. What the fuck?
Snake.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, I fucking knew it.
Yep.
So
I
what
don't-
about In the Valley of Gods?
Yeah, we're just about to bring that up.
Yeah, that's the new one from the Edith Finch people.
Firewatch, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, Firewatch.
No,
people, my bad.
Firewatch,
Firewatch.
Yeah. The animation's interesting and it looks really good.
Well,
It does.
I'm curious.
Did any of you play Firewatch?
No, I've watched someone play it though.
I
Okay,
watched
so
it,
yeah,
too.
we watched it, but it definitely has like that eeriness to it that you can't like. It's not scary, but
Yeah, the
It's
It's
unsettling
just like
kind of
unsettling.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
like it worries you.
And they do a really good job of pushing that on you to where you're just like this. I just don't feel comfortable with anything that's going on, and it turns out that I don't want to spoil anything, but
The
turns
truth
out
is revealed.
there's little twists. Yeah. But yeah, no. So I would be really excited to see this whole
I like the art style.
adventure.
I
But
like
yeah,
art style. I like
they're
where it's
always
set.
beautiful.
Mm.
Well,
It's-
Firewatch was beautiful.
Yeah.
So I assume this will be.
It looks
I'm-
interesting.
Yeah, the really
Yeah.
interesting thing to me is that we're seeing like ruins, and it's like it's Egyptian-esque, and I'm just intrigued because I'm like, well, what direction are they going to go with this? Are they going to go supernatural with it, where like are they going to go into this place and it's going to be like crazy gods and stuff like that?
It's actually just a retelling of the first Mummy movie.
Or yeah, like are they going to go that
God.
direction, or are they going to go like a slightly more realistic, but then tease that there's something behind this the scenes, but actually there's not. It's just like
No, we'll
I
have
don't
to find
know.
out in
I'm just-
2019.
I'm just really
But the other thing that they did differently was there's someone with you now, whereas in the
Oh,
last
yeah.
one, in Firewatch, you were just by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
were you
it kind
talking
of
to
You
somebody
had
on the
someone,
phone?
yeah, you had someone to communicate with, but
But like
That's
at
it.
certain times, you like felt like you were crazy. You didn't know if you were actually talking to someone. So it'll be
I-
interesting to see that there's someone actually there with you now.
I bet
How they
Yeah.
do that?
that they're with you for a short while.
Yeah,
they're gone.
probably.
yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Witchfire looks sick as fuck.
Yeah.
yeah, it looks
I
pretty cool, yeah.
loved the intro to it where it's like
Yeah.
from the creators
Yeah.
of the fucking what's the story
Vanishing
driven
of
one?
Ethan Carter?
Yeah, Ethan Carter, and they're like,
But also,
oh, and by the way, Bulletstorm.
Oh,
And been Painkiller.
Yeah.
Dude, Painkiller's so good. Yeah,
And
Witchfire
just-
looks pretty sick. It's one of those games you just get and you're like, fuck yeah.
Fortnite released. They're gonna be like, "Hey, you want 50 versus 50? We got that now. Well, it's coming
Oh,
soon."
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
No,
that
he
day.
said it was released that
It
day.
was
Yeah.
released.
Oh, it was released that day. Shit,
Yeah.
man!
Yeah.
Nintendo and Epic dropping DLC right on your ass.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And
Right
it's
on.
all. I don't know if it was always, but the PvP is for sure free
Yeah,
to play
free
now.
to play.
Yeah, yeah, it's always
Yeah.
been free to play, which is crazy. And they already have more concurrent players than PUBG.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they have 3 million concurrent players, and they were talking about how, or however many. I remember that they had the number.
PUBG
A
has
million.
30 million, dude.
Well, no, yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that they had said. Yeah, I was thinking 30. I thought that
They said
that
30
said-
unique.
Was it
players.
unique players?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. It's not 30 concurrent players.
Yeah.
All right, but they're catching up, and it's a really smart move for them to do this. And
They have to
although-
start separating themselves from PUBG.
Yeah, 'cause now
they're
they have
like,
a
this
mode.
is
Yeah.
what we offer that is different than PUBG.
Yeah, and I feel
PUBG's
like
like, we
it's
got a
smart.
new map though. We're coming out of
Vaulting.
early access soon.
Yeah.
We got things. We got vaulting.
We got things.
We got things.
But can you build a
Uh,
house?
really
or, like,
quickly.
Stairs or
Mhm.
like a tunnel siege system to raid something or
Yeah.
yada yada.
I wonder. It's
go
always
ahead.
kind of weird to me that the 50 versus 50. That'd be like the second idea I would have.
Yeah, no. That's
It
the
would be
first
like,
idea.
all right, let's do a free for all, and they'll like teams of 4. Okay, and next, let's do 50 versus 50.
Let's have a huge fucking
Army.
war.
Yeah.
That's
Straight.
that's exactly how my brain works too. I'm like, you know what's better than all of us killing each other? Half of us killing the other half.
Yeah, exactly.
That would be insane.
They already have base building, so you're gonna have these like castles sieging each other. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I
The
can't
games will never
fucking
end.
wait. This actually makes me want to play the game. Before
It's
I was like
free.
mildly interested. Now I'm like, let's go.
There
we got
was
Sea of
also-
Thieves, which is
No, go ahead, Calder.
Yeah, go ahead, Colton. Sorry.
One that I was interested in was World War Z. It's by Saber, which does nothing else that I know of, but it's kind of like an ode to. It reminds me of the classic Call of Duty Zombies, where it's
Yeah.
like waves
Mhm.
instead
Oh,
of
yeah.
like
Yeah.
these super overpowered zombies. It's just like here's a fuck ton.
Mhm.
Fight
That's
'em.
that's the thing about zombies and like Left 4 Dead that like actually is like the reason why I like them is mowing down hordes and hordes of zombies, but in like a multiplayer type environment. Like I
Yeah.
just want to be able to like shoot into a crowd, which makes me sound like a serial killer now. But like I'm talking about in a game with zombies. I want to shoot into a crowd of zombies. Let me change that.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
Which another game like that, GTFO, which like the
They,
worst
they
name.
should have won the
Oh,
award
yeah.
for
Oh,
worst
yeah.
name of all time.
But GTFO also looks pretty cool.
It does.
Yeah, it's a 4-player.
I kind of like the whole. I got a little bit of a fear vibe from it, which was
Yeah.
nice. Fear with
Mhm.
with the FPS, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now that you mention it, yeah, it did have a fear vibe.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's made by the Payday devs, the Pay devs, and they've had a lot of controversy recently.
Well, it's just the lead designer of Payday, and he's not with the Payday team.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just
So
him
maybe he's
with a different
actually
team.
like the cool guy.
Yeah, he might be the cool guy. We don't know yet.
Speaking of controversy and going back to what was it, Fortnite?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The devs from Fortnite. How did you see his reaction when they mentioned
cross-platform
cross-platforming?
play because they used to
yeah.
do
We didn't even
cross-platform.
talk about that. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, dude,
It
that
was so tense.
I wonder, did they get like sued or something? Because I know there's a huge controversy between Microsoft not wanting to do it.
No, it's
Because-
Sony not wanting to do it.
Yeah, Sony
Oh,
doesn't
that's
wanna
what
do
it is.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Microsoft is
And-
like, we're behind in the console war. Yeah, we're down.
Yeah.
We're down.
Yeah.
Yeah, buy our units. You can play with Switch.
Please. Please.
But yeah, Sony's
Oh
like,
my
man, we
God.
got the market share. We ain't doing shit.
What, you want
Shit,
cross-platform? Why don't you just
No.
buy a PS4? Don't need
Dude,
cross-platform.
he,
You're on the same
God,
he
platform.
was so
So-
salty when the guy brought that up. He's
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Yeah, he
well,
was,
That was not approved.
that was not it.
No.
Yeah. Which actually, I like it. I like that he asked a question the guy didn't expect.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like that's actually cool that he did that. I'm glad that the guy, got hit by something that because you should be able to ask questions like that because people actually want to know.
True, but he's also not really involved with that part of it. Like, he's just from Epic. So it's not like he can be like, hey, Sony, do what I say. Like, he doesn't have any influence over Sony. Now, if he asked like a Sony rep who's out there going like, "Yeah, we're gonna win The Last of Us, fucking most anticipated game," he should have asked him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe ask both.
How about that? How about that crossplay?
Crossplay? No,
Crossplay?
So he's like,
all right.
just,
That's fine.
just me.
I don't know.
No,
maybe not.
Sony's got crossplay. It's got the Vita and the PlayStation 4 and then
And
the
the
PlayStation
TVs.
TV.
And a TV, yeah.
Those have crossplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
they-
can plug your PS4 into
That's
the
what
TV.
you meant, right? A Sony
that's
dev
cross-
somewhere.
We do crossplay all the time. I don't know what they're talking about.
Did you guys have any other ones that you wanted to bring up?
Oh, the new Metro.
Yeah, new Metro looks pretty
Metro
good.
Exodus.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Metro
Metro,
Exodus. I think they had the original, like the announcement was at E3. I
Yeah.
think there was a smaller
Oh, okay.
little video for it, but they had way more in this trailer as far as like
Yeah.
what's going
Train
on.
fight. Everybody's ready for a train fight in the post-apocalyptic future of Russia.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. Being on like a moving train, because like the whole thing with the other Metro games is that you're kind of in this specific area.
You're
Yeah,
like
underground.
stuck
I-
underground the whole time. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and you do move. I think
You
a little bit
come
via
out,
train car
because
in the
I've beaten
second
both
game.
the Metro 1 and 2.
Yeah, you do
So
move
you,
a little bit, but
no, you come out like you go like
Well,
you're
yeah,
underground a
you
lot,
go
but
on
you
the
go to a
surface,
lot of
but-
different places
yeah,
like around there. And a lot of the game, the first one actually is above ground. Like it's maybe like 40% of it is above ground.
yeah.
And then 60.
You're forced to deal a lot with like radiation amounts and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But I'm just interested in the fact that they're like whether or not there's going to be a group of people, like a large group of people moving on the train, like a long distance type scenario. Because the other ones feel like they have like established centers that you're going to and like in between and all that. But the way that they're sounding in there, it sounds like it's a group of people kind of exodus. Like they're they don't have a home. They're trying to find a new home.
Right.
Like that's the really cool part for me.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean that game was cool. And then I mean, have we talked yet about the whole A Way Out thing?
Oh yeah,
I don't
guy
think
who
so.
goes crazy.
We kind of
We did before.
dropped into it, but yeah.
Yeah. You were like, oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna mention this later. We're like, oh, okay, 1 hour. All right, now we can talk
I'm
about it.
excited about that one.
Yeah, he definitely just went full ham on that interview. He's like, this is my fucking time to just get this all off my chest.
Mhm.
I don't know what happened before this, but I got some shit to say. Fuck you and and also fuck both of these guys.
Why does he not
and,
like the Emmys so much?
The Oscars.
Oscars,
The
sorry.
Oscars.
because he
Yeah.
said,
Yeah,
he said
fuck the
this.
Oscars.
He said this was so much better than the Oscars.
Yeah.
A lot of people have the opinion
I
that the
think that's
Oscars
what
is
he's trying to-
is
yeah.
basically just a bunch of like bigwigs making decisions, based on like, apparently a bunch of people think it's all corporation stuff. So he's saying that this is like a better thing, probably.
Well, I
That's
mean,
what I'm guessing.
like no shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah,
Like-
like no shit, yeah, right. My theory as to what he's trying to get at when he's talking about this stuff is, especially when he mentions E3, is he's trying to keep his cred as like an indie developer, but he chose to have a publisher in E3. So he's like, yo guys,
EA, homie.
sorry, E3. Wow,
E3 is a expo.
Yeah, I know what it is. He chose to have a publisher in EA, but he wanted to let people know, or he wanted to make sure people be like, hey, we still made the game ourselves. They didn't have any say in it. They've been good to me. They've given us basically just money and then let us do it. But he must have been hopped up on something because he wasn't getting any of that out.
I don't think he was hopped up on anything. I was joking before when I said cocaine.
Yeah,
I think he was just excited.
super passionate guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how he's known now.
least
Sometimes
it's
when
not
I
like
make up a
that,
guitar part, I'm like that. I'm like, yeah, fuck
Yeah.
fuck Metallica, dude. This guitar part will fucking destroy everybody. It's so good.
Matt does go like that. That's
But-
actually word for word something that he said once.
But his game does look really good.
Yeah, as far as the
Yeah.
game
Yeah,
goes,
his game
I'm,
does look really good.
I'm super
So-
excited about
And
it.
I
I
kind
mean,
of see what he's saying because having a AAA publisher coming under your game, maybe people might see the game differently. They might think, oh, EA's publishing the game's probably not gonna be that good, So I can kind
Yeah.
of see why he's like, yo guys, no, we did this. They didn't have any say. They just helped us with the monetary portion of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super excited for his game because you do the Prison Break stuff, and it seems like they have some cool characters. And
And they have stuff that happens after the prison break. The prison break's not the whole game.
yeah,
you know?
which is
that's really
just
cool.
the beginning bit.
Yeah, it's really cool because like you almost expect that type of game to be the prison break, but
it reminded me a lot of the old right when they did co-op for Splinter Cell, which I thought was really cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
yeah, where
Oh,
you're
okay.
like separate but like working together.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly.
You did
You
that a
could
lot
go-
in Conviction. Splinter Cell Conviction.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, but you had to like not only split up a lot of the times, but there's certain parts where this person can only get to it, and then this other person has to go do something and then help them. And it seems like that a lot. Like you're kind of forced to be helped by your teammate,
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is really cool.
which
Yeah, a lot of games have co-op, and it's just like, oh, we'll just have another guy in here. Give him a go.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
just two people doing the same thing almost.
Yeah, so that's really cool that they're bringing that level. I mean, he's the guy who did, was it the Brothers game?
Yeah.
So I mean, he knows how to do co-op.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And make it meaningful and
Yeah.
tie it to game mechanics.
So I'm really excited for that game. But I mean, anything else that we wanted to mention?
I mean, Bayonetta 3 got announced, which
Yeah.
is cool. I mean, I'm glad that series not dying. I like Bayonetta.
Soul Calibur
I played
6?
1 and 2. I thought they were great.
Oh,
Soul Calibur 6.
Accounting Plus. I know you guys won't dig that very much, but we really like the guy behind Rick and Morty. And then
Yeah, it
Crows,
seems just like
crows,
a
Crows,
giant-
Crows. too.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like
he
Community
is
a lot.
something else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he made Community.
fair enough.
Yeah.
But I've also heard I haven't played it, but the Rick and Morty VR is supposed to be really good.
Yeah,
I
I've
watched,
heard that. And the
uh,
Pocket Morty's mobile game is
Oh,
supposed
I
to be
played
really
That's
good.
that.
actually,
Yeah.
it is pretty fucking
It's
good.
good.
I've played a bit of it.
Yeah, I
but-
watched Nerdcubed play the VR one, and it's actually like a pretty funny game. Like
Yeah.
I didn't, it's not like necessarily Rick and Morty. It's like
So yeah, it's very dark, but I think it would be a good one to play through.
Yeah.
You guys thinking about getting VR?
I would love to.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, are you thinking about
That'd be fucking
PSVR?
cool.
Or are you thinking about like Oculus or
Well,
Vive?
that's what
That's what
that
we had.
is, but
Well, we would have to probably research a lot into
Yeah.
it.
There's the PSX thing. They've just announced like 5 games that are going to be in PSVR. So they're releasing a game called
Dang.
Gungrave. That's like an older game that they're remastering.
Oh,
and
yeah, I
making it
forgot they
for-
were doing
for
that.
VR. Yeah, but we're not going
Out
to
of
go fully
fucking
into the
nowhere.
PSX thing because like
Yeah, we got to wrap up.
we got to wrap
Yeah.
up now. But that's also happening, so
Yeah.
people should check that out.
Sick.
And
Well,
I don't think we've gone that deep into like an event since E3.
yeah.
But pretty cool. So, Rogue Rage Gaming, why don't you tell people where they can find your stuff? And I know right now you got the Twitch, but and just kind of like
Yep.
what your plans are, as far as streams coming up and stuff like that.
definitely just the Twitch right now. I got the VOD system fixed, so that's nice. But
Yeah.
we're gonna be having a YouTube coming up here hopefully pretty soon, so we can get some of our old
Ooh.
broadcasts and some exclusive content over there, and then
Ooh.
Hopefully, eventually,
Yeah.
Twitter.
hopefully a Twitter.
Yeah.
If I can,
If
I
not,
can
find me on
learn-
MySpace.
If I can learn how to twatter, then I'll do that. If not, then
You could have
yeah,
made a Twitter
always-
account in the time that it took us to talk about Twitter earlier. So, but
Well,
Yeah.
no pressure.
But yeah, for right now, Twitch TV/RogueRageGaming. Come on over, check it out.
Check it out.
Gonna be sick. And Fitzcake, why don't you tell people about what's coming up for you?
YouTube wise, you can catch me at youtube.com/fistcake. I'm the only fistcake on there. This week I have finishing up Doki Doki. They'll have the last 4 episodes on that. Blue Omen Operation demo will be up there, and some more Resident Evil 4. Then you can catch me this week on Twitch at twitch.tv/the Fistcake. There's a theme. And Monday, I'm going to be playing the Monster Hunter beta because it's the last day for it. So I'm like, oh, I need to actually go out and try the multiplayer before I just say, oh, yeah, I'm going to buy it. Fuck it. It's just $60. Who cares? Just fucking burn it. Wednesday, I think I'll be finishing up Resident Evil 4. I should be able to. We'll find out. And then Friday.
Damn, you went through
I'll-
that game fast.
I think you've
Well, it's
beaten
like
that game
I-
like 7 times.
At least, yeah. It's been. It's not like a brand new game. It's a new game plus, anyways. Because I just wanted to get through before I play a different Resident Evil that I haven't played and will actually be kind of challenging.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sick, dude.
But yeah. And then Friday I'll probably play more games with everybody. I think probably more Overwatch. We're talking about getting over it all together, but not together. But at the same
Maybe
time,
Terraria. I don't know. It was just an idea. I just I cast out the line like a fishing pole. Don't get excited, Spencer. And I just want to see what would bite. I was just like, maybe I don't know.
Getting over it. Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. I'm down for either one. I don't care. I got them all. And then you can catch me on Twitter at twitter.com/thefistcake. I tweet a lot. I tweet too much. Oh God, I'm full of the tweets. Oh God.
He's so full of twatter.
So full of twatter. Oh, I'm going to explode with... Never mind. I'm not going to...
Yeah.
No. Where can people catch you two at? Oh, yeah.
Of course, we have our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/NeanderthalGaming TV. We stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays now. And we do Tuesdays, we do Into the Veil with Fistcake, where we're playing Call of Cthulhu. And Fridays, we're going to do a group stream again, of course, and we were just talking about that. You just heard about that. And then all of our stuff that goes on our... that we stream ends up on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/NeanderthalGaming TV. And you can find us on Twitter at NeanderthalGTV. Going on to the Content Complete specific information for the podcast, you can follow the podcast on Twitter at ConComcast. And you can also email us ideas and suggestions, and we'll read them out at the end of the podcast. This has happened once so far. Maybe it'll happen more. Maybe you can be the change you want to see in the world. The email is contentcompletecast@gmail.com. The podcast does go live on the Twitch channel at twitch.tv/ConComcast live at 3 p.m. Pacific time Sundays. The video does go on our Neanderthal Gaming TV YouTube accounts. All episodes are available on YouTube. The audio-only version is available on your favorite podcasting app, and both are released on Wednesdays. Any last words?
No. I just thank you, Rogue Rage Gaming, for tagging along. It was nice to have you guys.
Man.
Absolutely.
This
Thanks
is
for
cool.
having us.
Totally chilling, and we had really good discussions. So it's awesome.
Yeah. Enjoyed all the topics, and hope to see you guys all soon.
Yeah. All right.
I'm
Thank you
going
guys
to
so much
shoot
for
us to
watching.
the outro. That's actually the intro, just again, but I'll sell it to you in a loot box.
Oh, God.